Side.
Here they come.
Anti-flash. Oh, still blind screen. Buys time for Dom to close the gap, and down goes Brawler! He gets another one. Oh! The bulldozer flattens Mouse and sends them packing out of Rio.
Yeah, pack their bags. Send them to the lobby. This one's done. Mouse, you punch your ticket by taking down Legacy and Aurora. You couldn't deal with Furia and Spirit Art. Too much to ask for. That lower bracket gauntlet, no problem. 13 to 8. A casual day at the office for Spirit. 8 months.
And in English, a little bit in English now, because I know a lot of people watching from home from other countries. This talk is basically, I decided to step away from competitive Counter-Strike at the end of the year. I have 2,100 and 407 more days to play Counter-Strike professionally. And I'm going to move on, do another great stuff for the Counter-Strike ecosystem. And for everyone around the world that didn't really follow my job that much, but learned to watch all my games and learn to respect Brazil over Counter-Strike. I appreciate your support over the years. Thank you so much.
Oh. That's just fucked up. Just fucked up. That's just fucked up. That's just fucking fucked. Fuck, I have to like it, but it's just fucking bad. It's just dumb. It's just a dumb tweet. Yeah.
Had a bunch of close games against Vitality. They've seen that they're beatable, and right now, if Na'Vi stay believing, anything is possible, especially on a map the Vitality have been pressured on. Mirage.
Right now they're going into ZywOo's bomb site very quick on these dual Berettas. Not the guy you want to face. ZywOo makes that look way too comfortable.
That's one player in the B site. That's Vitality stacking 3 on A, and it's still not enough for Na'Vi to break in. One guy is all Vitality need when that guy is ZywOo. There's a lovely opening gambit here for Vitality, just brawling on ramp with a flash, forcing plays. This is a team that never sits static, right? They always have another move. They always have another idea. They bring in the pace in this pistol. They take it off of Na'Vi. Great spacing for Na'Vi, but otherwise the idea was right. You saw the gun swap. ZywOo knows what's up, and he picks Alexi out of the round.
Acceptable to the swing. Tech9 looking for the frag here. It's a reaction speed test for Shiro if Jimmy dares to go further. Shiro peeking into this. Oh, he's tagged him up, softened up for Zontix on the swing back. Coming in through CT-centric retake. Too easy for Zontix. Pressure applied from Con as well. Magic's brought low, but now the distraction, your backs are turned. They get a single frag. That is all Mouse get, a plant and a frag to celebrate, because that's Spirit 4, Mouse 0.
And the rarity, it's a blue moon. Zontix just smiled. He is still smiling. That shows you how well things are going in the Spirit camp right now. I love this, though. They're playing a heavy mid and connector setup. The execute comes in. You're playing retake, right? You understand that if it is
a phenomenal tournament, in a great position just to thin the herd on this B hit, but not only that, he's been dinked. It leaves you in a very tricky spot ahead of this retake. 3-on-3, ZywOo ripping heads off in the pistol. It's been all him thus far. Oh, it's all him to close. ZywOo electric in both pistol rounds.
I mean, this is one of the best performances we've ever seen from him on a stage on an individual level. 24-5. That's right. Read it twice and read it and weep, Na'Vi, because he's life gaming at the worst possible time on your must-win Mirage. Unbelievable performance from ZywOo.
And you know, I think that's one of the things that's so threatening.
There's 2 there, they can pivot. They can pivot.
2. Exertion and Spinks both on that kill.
The bomb's still B up, so they're trying to sell A. They're trying to force a rotation. They still want to finish over towards B. There's only 20 seconds. They have to finish B with the bomb.
Ambitious. They're hoping Taneer and Shiro can sell the A finish.
They're both still B. There's 14 seconds. How's Zontix meant to get this done?
Oh, and that's the kill. Zontix kills Spinks. It's just Exertion here, but they have to plant. 8 seconds. Zontix just has to get that bomb in, or they'll go for the kill. Chaos for Spirit's first T-side round here on Mirage.
You think, okay, just pull the plug, we have the info, but they're thinking a layer ahead. If the rotation comes in from...
Paint the picture of the whole quarterfinal.
Tough search here.
Elevated angle predicted, but doesn't matter. Jimmy still beats Shiro to the punch. Triple from Jimmy. Such a great player in those anchor positions, able to find those masterful multi-kills. Is this 2v4 still a conversation?
Yeah, they're dealing with the rotation.
Tanir is deadly.
Dealing with the rotation.
Oh, he adjusts. He's got 2 on his screen. He goes hunting for Torji. So now a vulnerability. Jimmy wants to lend a hand, but it was so vulnerable. Drops in onto Torji. Tanir with impact. Mouse's advantage disintegrates before our very eyes. And Jimmy again finding multi-kill on B and still going to have a round loss. Unless they run at him. The bomb's outside of B.
Nade might do it.
It will. The bullets find him first. What a turnaround.
Here's the thing, right? He does a great job. He locks down B. He doesn't spot the bomb, but the team started rotating because Magic's able to get out those mid doors.
I'm here with Cyclone, obviously. What is happening? What is the biggest issue right now?
The biggest issue is we're playing a little bit off each other. We're out of sync. There's a lot of situations where we have a decent setup but we don't play properly. We don't manage to play off each other's contact. We're overcommitting a bit on fights, and also in the moment we see some pressure, we're over-rotating and we're getting caught quite a lot.
I noticed the gun round issue. I feel like you won only one gun round this whole map, right?
Yeah, it is for sure. We need to show a better face on next map.
I want to say one more thing. Torzi and Jimmy both mentioned that they lacked initiative in that relation to Furia game, right? Do you think like this is a little bit better right now, or is this a reoccurring issue in Mouse right now?
They both said that we lacked initiative. I mean, in a game of Counter-Strike, you always need some initiative, right? You need people to step up and take charge. Also, when the pressure is a bit on, I think in this moment right now, it was more the team play that was missing.
Thank you, and good luck in map 2.
Default plant's the problem.
That's the Molotov. Problem's going to be forced into the fight here. They nail him. Okay, weird now. Nice from Torji, actually finding Zontix. And that time, it's very sensitive.
Gotta get on it.
Looks like it should be Miles' fault here, unless they can just hold the defuse.
Default plant.
In the smoke, gotta find it with the Tech 9! He can't do it! 9 rounds for Spirit. They want to make this a 2-0. They want that semi-final tomorrow. Miles need a miracle. They nearly line up for him, but nearly won't cut it. It's a full blind drive-by out of Apex that turns the tide. And him and ZywOo, the 2 Frenchmen for Vitality, side by side to try and see this one through. They win it, it's a back-breaking round. Na'Vi out of the conversation. Money would be broken, and the quarterfinal with it. And Apex, alongside ZywOo, waltz this one home.
20-6 on Apex as well. He has really showed up on this second map. It didn't even feel like he was required.
And you can just see it for Vitality. They're really not feeling a great deal of stress. Exertion tucks on window. Torji going to be trying to lend a hand. And Tanir, what? Gets 2 in quick succession on the spray.
They lined up.
That's the A defense. They were just in a massive line. Still Exertion pulls the trigger while in the smoke grenade to ensure it's a 1 versus 2 advantage. Shiro gets across, but they're quick on this. Jimmy and Exertion can just walk on that plant sound, partner up and ensure the trade. Shiro, oh, he nearly lined up again. It was nearly the wombo combo.
Okay, another tense moment there. These rounds for Mouse, yeah, you're adding them to the tally. You're starting to brew a bit of confidence.
He's just holding it for the potential A commit.
Wow, they're mid to being again. Zontix with the incendiary to slow things down in the upper tunnels. Donk turtled up this time.
We'll see if they have another rough go of things like the pistol, or if they can just shut this down and secure 12. It's a test for them, and ooh, he's clean with it. Clotheslines Brolin on the smoke push, pulls Zontix away, and now Zontix just gets his AK out for 1. Jimmy through mid, looking for Donk, got support as well. Nice from Donk, he's having a round here. Triple, make it a quadruple. Doesn't matter if he's feeling under the weather. Still finds his form in this quarter. It also just kind of feels nicer to say undefeated this year. But even if you go back from the moment Rob's joined the roster, they've lost this map 4 times, for crying out loud. Played it close to 50. It's an unthinkable level of success on Dust 2. And this time around, Rob's not going to go down quietly. They might have been able to get past him last time.
Well, that's fired him up, and now he's got support. Rops with the shutdown. B is closed.
I actually really respect the call for Na'Vi there.
And so finally on the board, takes them 7 rounds, but they get through, and they get through pretty cleanly at that.
It's nice to see them, assuredly win that round, right? Not coming down to any messy 1v1 or 2v2. Na'Vi regroup fully on A with all 4 players and just go for the execute together. Some well-placed shots from Wonderful, found the pick onto ZywOo, and that was much needed to get Na'Vi in the game. Wonderful has been...
And that's what the buy is looking like. They mid to beat on the pistol. They went for a mid to B on the first rifle, a mid to B on the second rifle, and they've been shut down, at least as far as the guns are concerned. It helps when Donker's doing this. This is what we expect from the kid. It's unfortunate when you set the bar so high. Just take a look at
Eu falei, meu Deus, se eu ficar bom nesse negócio aqui, eu vou poder fazer muita coisa legal para quem estiver jogando comigo. E essa sensação, né, esse objetivo de melhorar a minha performance.
Try to hide, please. One mid coming short.
Up on the ball.
Side. No.
What?
One more.
But so many close. 13-11s, 13-10s. Right there for Na'Vi, just not enough.
And the long set up, and so Bit and Alexi are fed to the wolves in this pistol. Fast reaction out through the catwalk. Are they really going to follow through with this? Oh, dear. Just an altogether shutdown of Na'Vi.
This takes me back to Mirage, because it feels like Vitality they're not just one step ahead. They know what you're going to do before you do it. Look at that pistol. We had the triple ace.
Audacious rather push. He's going to have 2 backs turned here. Shiro's a free frag. He's practicing some trigger discipline, going for that double, lining up smokes. It's clean. 3 kills from Exertion. Jimmy activating towards B as well.
That's a big play from Exertion. That's what he needs to make in matches like this.
This feels sketchy for Jimmy. The B site will fall if he does get away. Picks back in, does very well. Not the second he'd have liked though. Zontic's in the clutch. Already with the util down that should
play through
facilitate
this.
a plant. Oh,
Let's play through this.
Ooh. You're not expecting that. Exertion certainly, surely not. He is jiggling it. Oh, nails the headshot. Is he aware though that Torchi's right there in the smoke? It's smoke pushes on smoke pushes, and Torchi pulls it off. Only his 3rd frag, but it's Mouse' 2nd round thanks to it. Converts upon Exertion's proactive CT maneuver. A world, especially if Torchi's Deagle does that, puts Donk in the dirt. Spinks on the goose position, wants to swing on out, catches him looking the wrong way, but he can't finish it off.
Trying to back out.
Yeah, they're trying to pull the evacuation chute. Look at the health as well. They're so susceptible to the pistols. Brollan and Exertion combine to near very late arrival to the party. Spirit, they walk into the stack. And they leave with Mouse finding their first, unless Tannir can go 1v4.
He's got a decent chance in this. There's Kevlar and guns picked up, but Tannir has so much time.
The flashes did connect, but it goes both ways. Exertion didn't have the vision to go swinging off of it. Got that multiple elevations. It's going to be so difficult for him to be able to find that individual fight. They're playing that high-low setup, ensuring that this goes their way. The hard work they think is done. Jimmy up close as well. That range good for the 5-7. Exertion loses it down nicely. Pair of frags for Brollan and Exertion, and they leave with a couple of AK-47s for free.